is not answering. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, my friend. You are live on air, Mr. Abdus Salam.
Yes, how are you?
I'm fine. You said to me, debate me in a friendly way.
In a friendly way, yes.
I don't know, what does that mean? Explain to me.
It means without having any arguments or without, going back and forth and saying your prophet is this or Jesus is
So
this
what
or
we will
that.
talk about? Let us
Just
talk about.
having a normal debate.
Okay,
You
but this
teach
is
me a
how I
little
do
bit
it, my
about
friend. This is the
Christianity.
my friend. This is the only way how to do it. If I want to talk about hummus, you want to talk about hummus?
You want to talk about what?
Hummus, falafel. We are talking about religion, so we have to have an argument. You and me. You have your idea. I have my idea. You have your belief. I have my belief. So we exchange. You know, this is how it is.
No, we don't have to argue. We can just we can talk and.
Okay, we are talking, my friend. You call it argument. You call it talk. It's the same thing, my friend. Don't waste your time. Your time is priceless, not like mine. You are Your Majesty. You don't like this kind of conversation. So tell me why you are a Muslim.
I'm a Muslim because I believe in Allah, the one
who is
and
Allah?
true God.
Who is Allah?
Allah is the creator of the world.
Okay, hold on. Let us stop here. Allah is the creator of the world. So how Allah, who is the creator of the world, he says he is the best of the creators?
No, he is the best of the creators because we humans also create. See, we create phones, we build houses.
No, creation,
we create many things.
Creation in the form of religion is a creation of life. Not making a bicycle.
Life only belongs to Allah.
Okay, let us see. Let us see. Did Allah compare himself to Baal?
To who?
Baal.
Who's Baal?
Baal is the god of fertility, the ancient pagan god who used to sleep with women, or he fertilized the ground or the earth, give it a fruit and crops. So when Allah, he says, will you call upon Baal and forsake the best of the creators? Isn't it Allah, he just admitted that Baal is a creator and he is a creator. Did Baal create the bicycle?
Which ayah is this?
This is the chapter of the bicycle, verse number 125.
Okay, what does Allah say in this verse?
Will you call upon Baal, the one who created the bicycle, and forsake the best of the creators?
That means will you forsake the best of the creators? Allah. He is the best of the creators. I'm looking for a book, a kitab to hold on. Yeah.
So what Baal created? A bicycle, correct?
No, Baal doesn't create nothing. It's
so
a statue.
How Allah can be the best? You are the one who said to me that when Allah, he said that, he compared himself to the one who created the bicycle, created the phone. This is Baal.
Okay, here, I got my computer. Okay, tell me which ayah verse was this?
The chapter of the bicycle, verse number 125.
The chapter of the bicycle?
Yeah.
It doesn't. I've never heard.
Okay, a chapter of. Let me correct now. Let's see, because you are the one who said to me that created a bicycle and phone. So this is a chapter 37, verse 125.
Okay, chapter 37, verse 125 of the Quran. Okay, let me check. All right, what does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say? With tafsir, okay. Yeah, will you call upon Baal and forsake the best of the creators?
Okay. And you said, remember, that the reason he says he is the best of the creators because a human being, he created things, right?
Yes.
Okay, Baal created what?
Baal doesn't create nothing.
So how Allah can be the best of the creators?
Allah is saying this. Allah is saying this. Will you call Baal, Baal is a statue, or whatever, myth, will you call on Baal and forsake the best of the creator? The best of the creators is Allah because we humans also create. And he is the best of the creators.
False. This is false. This is false. Let me tell you why.
It's not false.
Okay.
Let me tell you why it's not false. Can I tell you please one time?
Tell me. Okay.
Because Allah calls himself the Arhamur Rahimin, the most merciful of the people that give mercy. We create, we have mercy, we see, we have a lot of attributes, but they are not the same of Allah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so when he says, I'm the all-seeing, I also see, but I'm not the all-seeing. I'm merciful to my son. I'm merciful to my friends. I'm merciful to the person I'm talking to right now. I don't know your real name. The Christian Prince is your
Okay,
name now.
my friend, I don't know
Okay.
what mercy and merciful have to do with this. However, you Muslim,
It's
you
the
say
same thing as the
no,
create.
no, no,
It's the
no,
same
no,
thing.
no. Hold on, hold on.
It's the
No, no,
attribute.
no, 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 no. Hold on. You see?
How is it no?
Okay.
Okay.
This is a first. This is a contradiction of Islamic religion. When we ask the Muslim, can we compare Allah to us? They say no. And now, secondly, right away you compare the mercy of Allah to our mercy. So Muslims,
No, you don't compare.
Okay, you just said he is the most merciful, so he's comparing his mercy to our mercy. You are the one who quote that for me.
No, it's showing you it's not the same. You cannot compare ours to his.
What do you mean not the same? It's you who said, Allah, we have a mercy. Allah have a mercy, Allah, but Allah is the most merciful. So we have mercy, but he is.
Yes.
But, okay, so
exactly.
So you are comparing. So you are comparing. And now listen. I want you to open.
You Christians also believe this. Allah has created us.
Okay, hold on.
In His image.
Chapter 22. What? Allah, He created what?
Allah, He created Adam in His image.
And
you believe this, right?
Is that wrong?
No, which means we have, Allah has gave us things, but He has, which is infinite, and ours is, it's
so, do Adam have the image of Allah?
We can say Allah created Adam in His image. This is all we know. So this is all we know.
Do Allah look like Adam?
No. You don't say Allah looks like Adam, but you say Allah has
how He
image.
created Adam in His image? This is the image of Allah. Adam, He has
because
the
Allah
image.
has eyes.
Okay.
We have eyes.
Okay.
Allah speaks.
Okay.
We speak.
All right.
See what I'm saying?
But he did not say. He did not say eyes.
Allah has a face. We have a face.
My friend, he said His image. Image is the whole thing.
No, image is the face, actually. The image is only the face.
No, surah, here we go. If we go in the Quran.
Surah is the face.
Okay, we will go to this, but let us finish first the creation first. I want you to open chapter 22, verse number 73. Your God, Allah, He decide what He meant by the creation. The one who can at least create a fly, not a bicycle.
Hold on. All people, an example is presented, so listen to it. Indeed, those who you invoke besides Allah will never create as much of as a fly. Oh, yes, he's right. Even if they gather together for that purpose, and even if the fly should steal away from them a tiny thing, they could never recover it from him.
Okay.
Weak are the pursuers and the pursued. Okay, would you like me to explain this to you?
So, if you create a fly, you are a creator. You agree?
If you create a fly,
then you are a creator.
Yeah, but Allah is not saying you created a fly here.
No. If somebody can create a fly, he is worthy of worship, correct? That's what the verse is saying.
No, it's not saying that.
So, okay, go ahead. Tell me what it says.
It says, even if you gather together, you cannot create even a fly.
Okay.
Which means to give life to something only belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Are you reading the verse with me, or you are reading the chapter of the bicycle? Read with me carefully. You cannot create even a fly. You cannot create even a fly. You are calling beside Allah, not gather together. If you, those who you call them, the gods, if they gather together, the gods, the false gods, supposedly, right? If you gather them together, they cannot even create a fly. So what is the problem with them? They cannot create a fly. Do we agree?
Yeah, which means they can't create life.
Okay, thank you very much. So when we speak about creation, don't lie to me and say it's a bicycle. Don't say to me.
This is talking about life.
No, this is about, yes, this is why we showed you a Baal. It says you call upon Baal, the same word. You call upon Baal, and you forsake the best of the creators. Who is the best of the creators? Is the one who create a life, correct?
See, and now Allah is telling you in this, thank you very much, you made a good example. Allah is telling you in this ayah you just showed me right now, that forget about Baal, even if you call all of the other gods, the fake Lat, Uzza, all of them, they cannot even create a fly. Okay, so which means Baal cannot create anything.
Let me get you busted. I will call upon Jesus. Can he create a fly?
Jesus cannot create a fly, but Allah gave Jesus the powers to do things. He is the Almighty.
So hold on. So you just said that Jesus, he had the power of creating a fly and a bird. So the verse in the Quran is wrong, because I can call now upon Jesus as God, because Allah, he put the conditions. The one who can create a fly, you can worship him. Of all those false deity, if you invite them together, they can't even create a fly.
There you go with another lie. Where does it say here that the one who can create a fly you can call upon? Allah does not say you can call upon anybody.
No, it says that. Here we go. It says how you worship them, and even they cannot even create a fly. So what is the problem?
This is an example. They're nothing. Allah
doesn't matter. A fly or an elephant doesn't matter. It's a fly. It's a living being. And you are the one who said to me it's about creating life, correct?
This ayah is talking about creating life.
Yeah, but they are connected. This is the book. It's called Quran. It's not only one verse. So who is the one who can create the fly? Is God. Who is the one who cannot create a fly? Is the one who is not God. Do you agree?
Unless the one he gives permission to.
Where it says unless in the verse, unless he give a permission.
I can show you in other verses. Allah talks about Jesus in many verses.
Hold on. Allah, he gave Jesus permission to create.
Even in the Bible,
hold on. Let us laugh together. Allah, he gave Jesus the permission to give a life. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay, Jesus now is a creator.
Yes, with the permission of God.
Doesn't matter. He's a creator now. So by permission of God or not, my friend, by the permission of God, Jesus become, by permission of God, Jesus become a God. Because now you just said to me, only God can create. But who is the one now, additional to God, can create Jesus? But who is the one?
God is going to worship a God.
What? Hold on.
Come on, man.
Hold on, listen.
Let's be honest.
Hold on.
Allah gave these miracles to Jesus because
he gave him a miracle. He gave him miracle or permission to create.
Yeah, it's a miracle.
Okay, thank you.
Bring clay,
so Jesus, he been given permission to create a human being or a bird
he
or
was
a fly.
Strengthened with the Spirit.
Okay, hold on. Who cares about how he's strength? This is first of all, this is the claim of the Quran that by permission of Allah. Do you have a proof?
Yeah, it's in the Quran and it's also in the Bible.
My friend.
I can right now search.
We were just reading John chapter 5, where it says that everything I have is from the Father, and the Father gave me everything. But this is not a permission. This is not a permission. This is about where Jesus, he got his power from. For he's born of the Father. He's born of the Father, born of the Father. He did not receive a letter says, hey, you are now my son.
So you admit that he gets his power from God.
Listen. So his power is the same as the power of the Father. Now we ask, can you hear?
No.
You said to me, listen.
Two different
you said to me that Allah, he gave Jesus. Let me ask you, what is the purpose of the Creator to give the ability of a creation to Jesus?
Because he was sent as the Messiah and the, what do you call it? And a sign for the people of Israel.
Okay.
Only for the people. Yeah.
Okay. Only for the people of Israel. Only for the people of Israel. Doesn't matter. Right now, as we speak, is it true? There's birds flying in the sky made by Jesus.
No.
What do you mean no?
No, it's not true.
So the Quran is lying. So the Quran is lying.
No, you would. It's like saying, is it true that there's a sea split in half right now?
Did Jesus create? Let us go back to zero. Did Jesus create the birds in the time of Jesus? Yes or no?
Jesus created birds. Jesus saw through the houses. Jesus also he brought back life to the person who died. Jesus cured the lame. Jesus cured the blind. Jesus did many things.
And Muhammad did none of those.
No, Muhammad saved the book. He was given the book.
Muhammad, he gave the yellow pages. So let us focus together. So
he was given the final revelation.
Hold on. Okay, let's focus together. Let's focus together. You just said Jesus can resurrect people from death, correct?
No, not. It's only one time.
Doesn't matter, guys. Only one time. It's only one time. It's one deal. One shot. He gave him one bullet. Listen. First of all, you did lie, because you just said it's one time. It says in Arabic here, al-mawta, the dead ones, the dead, many, al-mawta, many. Why you are lying?
No.
Does it say al-mawta? Does it say al-mawta or al-mayyit?
Can I check?
Check.
All right, thank you very much. Anyways, we did what I didn't want to do. We argued, but alhamdulillah, it's okay. It's
Okay,
Ramadan.
it's okay. Okay, so does it say al-mauta or the dead? You said only one time. Why you are lying?
Please tell me the chapter, the reference.
The same chapter, the chapter of the bicycle, chapter 5, verse number 110.
Chapter 5, verse number 110. Okay. It says al-mauta.
Okay, is it one or many?
No, it's just life. It means al-mauta.
Al-mauta is one person or many person?
No, in the Quran it speaks this way, my brother.
My friend, al-mayyit, don't play games. You're speaking to another person. No. Al-mayyit is one person. Mayyit is one person. Mauta is many. Do you agree? Does it say mauta, which means many?
Mauta means life in general, life.
False. Mauta means the opposite of life. The dead ones. The dead many. Mauta, not one mayyit.
Mauta means just life, my friend.
Okay, my friend. Listen, in the dictionary, if we open the dictionary, al-mauta mean only one person or many dead people.
Okay, does life mean one person?
Don't change the word. I'm asking you. The word mauta. The word mauta. Listen. You are in the corner. The word mauta in Arabic doesn't mean one person or many dead people.
The word mauta means life.
You are a liar. You are a liar. Mauta is the opposite. It's death.
No, I meant dead. Excuse me.
Okay, so the mayyit is one dead person. Mauta is many. Correct?
The blind.
Come on. You are in trouble. So you lied to us and you said it was only one time.
It's only one time.
So why it says al-mauta? Why it says al-mauta?
All these kind of things for the scholars.
Did Allah? What the scholar? I am the scholar and you are nothing. The mauta. The mauta is many dead people. The mauta. Listen, be honest. Is the word mauta mean one person or many dead people?
Okay, not many dead people. Mauta just means it's a general word. It means like
how
the
many?
dead.
No. The dead. Guys, the dead. All the dead then. That is me making that make it more horrible. Jesus, he been given the power to resurrect the dead. Anyone is dead.
Okay, show me in the Bible where he resurrects more than one person.
Abdul, don't go to the Bible now. Jesus, he resurrect many.
No, in the Bible it's one.
Okay.
In the Quran,
in the cross, Jesus, he said to the person who was going to be crucified next to him, he said to him, today you will be with me. Today, he promised him resurrection. And when we resurrected, thousands of saints, they were resurrected too. Now we go back to the Quran. The purpose of this topic now, if Jesus, he did it one time or not. Obviously, Jesus is a person who has power over everything. Because what is left? He can heal the leper. He can make the blind see. He can resurrect people from death. He can create about the bird. Okay, name for me one thing Jesus can do, Allah can do.
Name for me one thing. What?
Jesus can do, Allah can do. Do you have any proof that Allah can do any of those things?
Allah created the world.
This is a claim. I am the one who created the world. Here we go. I'm God. I'm God now. Worship me. Talk is cheap, my friend. Talk is cheap. Talk is cheap.
Jesus was in the womb.
Talk is cheap. We just showed you that Jesus is holy. We just showed you that Jesus is holy. Jesus in the cradle, he is speaking as God. Now listen. I have a challenge for you. You are trying to run away. So Jesus, he is the one who creates, and Allah, according to you Muslims, he can create. So now we have two creators.
Okay, relax. I don't want to fight with you. What are you? What is your claim on this now?
I'm not claiming. It's you now who claiming, because you are the one who agreed. You are the one who agreed that the creation Allah he compared himself to is the one who made a bicycle. Allah is saying, I create, you create, and I am the best of the creator. Okay, what you create, he create a bicycle, but bicycle is not a creation. Bicycle is a creative idea, is not a creation, my friend.
agree. I agree. Jesus brought back the dead to life. I agree.
Many dead, not one.
Agree.
Hmm.
Okay,
And
yeah, he brought the
okay,
dead. When I say the
now
dead,
you
it could be
said
one,
okay,
it could be two,
okay,
it could be three.
okay. Let us see.
Yeah.
Let us go together now.
Does
So
he say in the
as long
Bible,
you just said,
because of
as
the
long you
permission
just
of
said,
God?
as long you just said
Hold on.
that
When I agree, can you
Allah, He
please give
gave
me a
him,
chance?
Allah gave him
Can you give me a
permission.
chance?
My friend, Allah gave him
Can you give
permission.
me a
You
chance?
said Allah gave him permission. How Allah can prove that He gave him permission if He cannot do it Himself? Can
No.
Allah do what Jesus can do?
What do you mean, can Allah do what
Okay,
Jesus
if I say now, I am the one who gave Jesus permission to resurrect people from death, talk is cheap. Shouldn't I prove that I can do that too? Can Allah prove
But
to
it
us?
says it in the Bible, doesn't it?
My friend,
you don't believe in your Bible.
First of all, Allah cannot resurrect anything. Show me where Allah resurrect anyone.
How do you know? In the Quran, Allah
Okay.
resurrects by showing Ibrahim alayhi salam
How?
when he tells cut the birds and put their pieces on the different parts of the mountains,
and they will come together
back, and he resurrects.
Okay.
Allah resurrects
If
Moses.
there is anyone anywhere we can find a reference for this story
in the Quran.
So one person, his name is Muhammad, have no witnesses. He never met Abraham. He never saw Abraham. He was not in the time of Abraham. Okay, listen. Here we go. Okay, here we go. You are shooting your prophet now. In the time of Jesus, he was not there. In the time of Jesus was not witnesses. In the time of Jesus was not seeing Jesus making people coming from the death. But he claimed that Jesus, he did this and this and this. What is the proof? So what is the proof? What is the proof?
He put this in the Quran.
But let us go to zero. So you are saying you have no proof that Allah can resurrect anyone from death except what the Quran say, correct?
So do you know Muhammad is the truthful one for saying Jesus brought back the dead, Jesus put birds to life?
Can Allah, what is the proof that Allah can do what Jesus can do? Or what you said to me, we have the Quran.
And it tells you what he did and who made him do it.
I can say that too. I can say I'm the one who made him do it. Do
you believe Jesus gave life to the birds?
No. We believe that Jesus created us.
How can Jesus create you
everything, not the bird, not the one bird, not few birds. Jesus created everything. He's the creator. Listen. Let us go back to the essence. Let us go. I asked you for a challenge. Can you prove to me that Allah is the creator? You fail. You said only the Quran says he's the creator.
Yes.
Let me ask you, if Allah is the one who created the human being, shouldn't he knew how the human being is created?
He knows how the human beings are created.
Okay, is it true that the Quran says that a human being created from a sperm and that the sperm is coming from the backbone and the ribs of the women?
Yes. No, the backbone of the man.
The backbone and the man and the ribs of the women.
In the ribs of the woman. Okay, let me check that out. Okay. Yeah, the backbone of the woman. That's where the sperm is created. Yes.
So you agree that women, she have a sperm, correct?
Yeah, we all know women have semen, yes.
Okay, and there is sperm, and guys, women, they have semen, take a note. And here the semen is coming from where? From the ribs, correct?
No, it's created in the ribs, but it comes through the tubes. We're talking about where it's
so Allah the creator, the genius Allah, he agreed that women, she have a semen. Okay, I want to ask you, you said all of us we knew that women have a semen. Where do you learn this from?
From the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
So doctors are donkeys. The Prophet is right.
The Prophet is correct, yeah, because he's the one who tells us.
All right.
Yeah. But your problem is you don't let nobody speak. That's your problem, my friend.
Abdul, we are talking at the same time. So you are the one who said everybody heard you that women they have a semen.
Speak for 1 minute.
Women have a semen. What is the proof?
The proof of women having semen is women orgasm. Everybody knows. Science, Quran, Bible, everybody knows.
So orgasm is a semen?
Yeah, it's fluid. The fluid is this fluid that helps the sperm to move all the way to the fallopian to the egg.
Are you trying to fix it now? You said it's a semen. It's not you said it's a semen.
Semen is fluid. What are you talking about, man?
It doesn't matter. Did you say it's a semen? The women, she have a semen. You say no, that's just a charge. It is a semen. This charge can be any liquid.
What's the difference?
There's a huge difference between semen and discharge. The man.
What semen? Oh, you mean the discharge from man is called sperm, and the discharge from women, what is it called?
You call it semen yourself. You call it semen.
Okay, what do you, I'm calling it semen because that's just a normal name. What would you call it?
It's not a normal name. No, it's not.
What would you call it? What would you call it?
No.
Discharge? Let's just call it discharge.
So do you know what semen mean, or you do not know?
No. Okay. What does semen mean? It means a fluid that comes out.
So suddenly you do not know what semen mean now because now people are laughing at you. Start to fix it.
Okay.
You
what
speak
about
English. Obviously, you speak English way better than me, and now you are telling me you do not know what semen mean.
Okay. Seminal ejaculation is thick, white liquid that comes out of the urethra during the sexual arousal or orgasm. However, one should not confuse it with cervical fluid. That's a different type of fluid. Okay, so I'm sorry for calling it semen. Let's just call it fluid.
Okay. So that liquid which you said this liquid is coming from the ribs of the women.
That's what I was talking about, yes.
Okay, so you are saying that when women have orgasm, there's a liquid coming from her ribs. Is that correct?
No, it's created in the ribs. Look at you, how you manipulate the people.
My friend,
you are the biggest manipulator in the world. Wallahi al-azim.
Wallahi al-azim. Are you going to cry? Listen, okay, listen. You say it is a created, guys, it's a created, but this is ejaculation. It's happening in the moment.
No, at the moment of ejaculation is different.
Explain to us. What is coming from the ribs of the women? Explain to us. Go ahead.
The ribs of the women is where it's created.
What is it created? What is it created in the ribs of the women?
If you're so smart, tell me where the milk
is it created? What is it created in the ribs of the women? And the ribs, by the way, is the location of the necklace, which means the top ribs. So what is it created there?
It's at the bottom of the ribs, where the backbone.
No, it says موقع القلادة. I can show you. It's location of the necklace.
Where? Show me. In which book? Anyways,
In which book? Read with me. In which book? We are reading here Ibn Kathir in front of you. Stop saying
Ibn
which
Kathir,
book.
What is Ibn Kathir? You Bukhari or the Quran. The Quran of Allah. Only those two.
So are you saying to me that you know? Are you saying to me that you know? Okay, Ibn Abbas, he said, موقع القلادة. This is the same person. Your prophet, he says, may Allah.
I need to know the chain of narrations. I need to know. I need to check this out. Because I seen you use a lot of things from Abu Sunnah, from Abu Dawood, from Ibn Majah, a lot of fake hadith, a lot of munkar hadith, a lot of hadith that are rejected from Islam.
But let us focus first. Let us focus first. You said it is created in the chest of the women. What is created?
I want a chance to ask you a couple of questions about
see, now you're trying to run away. What is created?
No.
What is created? What is created there?
Why is it created there?
What is created there? What is created there? You said it is created in the ribs. You said it's created in the ribs. What is created in the ribs?
Okay, when you eat and you have like food and fluids and stuff like that, your body fluids are created at the bottom of the backbone for the men and at the bottom of the ribs for the women. This is how Islam teaches us. And then it comes through the organs, and then it goes through where it's supposed to be, and then later on when you have sex
What is that? You know, you see how the Muhammad, and you are the one who said to me, it is yellow and fine in texture. Did you say that or not?
When did I say it's yellow and fine in texture?
It's recorded.
No, I said white liquid that is thick.
No, you said about the women, yellow and fine in texture. No,
you're lying again. Later on, when you
read the hadith. Read in front of you on the screen.
Where did you get this writing? You're just showing me the writing.
It's in front of you on the screen. Read it.
Yeah, but I need to know where it's from. The backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. It's yellow and fine in texture. The child will not be born except from both of them. Okay.
Is that true or false?
This could be true, yes.
Okay.
It could be true, but I need to know where you get these writings from.
What comes from the ribs is yellow fine texture. That is the orgasm, correct?
What comes from the ribs is the yellow
liquid, fine in texture. Is that correct?
No, this is telling you where it's created, both of ours.
Are you saying that what is coming from the ribs, specifically from the ribs, is not what the women she see in her?
It is what she see in her.
Okay, so now when I said to you that the ejaculation of the women is coming from the ribs. You said no.
No, your problem is, listen, there's two different things. I see that you're highlighting it. It's two different. This tells you where it's created. It tells you it's created in the backbone of the men and in the ribs of the women. And to have a child, you need both of these liquids mixed together to have a child. This is talking about creation in general. It's not talking about
what is
we're
this yellow liquid? What is that yellow liquid which is going to create the baby? By mixing it with the sperm
yellow liquid that's created in the ribs, it's the same liquid that later on that she will need in case whenever she's having a baby or she's having intimacy. Now you understand.
So the baby now, if we get this yellow fine texture, which a woman she see in her and she can wash, if we get that liquid and we mix it with the sperm, that will make a baby according to Islam.
Yeah, you can go to laboratories and do these kind of things
now,
if you want.
Because this is absolutely false.
No, don't make any.
Listen. I listen to you. Listen to you. Listen to me. Listen to me. When according to science, the women she have an egg. What make the baby? Don't force me to hang up on you. We can't talk in the same time. Listen to me for a minute. How you can prove? Can you support what you just said to me by any scientific discovery? Can you support?
Go to the Quran. The Quran tells you how the babies are created. Have you ever been to the Quran?
So you are saying to me whatever your prophet says is this?
No, I'm telling you, the Quran is the word of Allah.
We are reading the Quran. This is the Quran.
No, this is not. How is this the Quran?
Well, and you agreed with it. So what's your problem? Huh? You agreed with every word there in front of you on the screen. Didn't you agree with it?
But it's not the Quran. Don't lie.
The backbone of the man and the ribs of the women, is that Quran or not?
Yeah, but the hadith you took is not part of the Quran.
Okay, this is the hadith of who? Who's talking here?
Ibn Kathir. This is tafsir that you're looking at. So the way I'm thinking.
So Muhammad did not say that.
Hold on. Now, I'm gonna search this right now.
You see, you said this is Ibn Kathir, but the fact this is your prophet saying that.
Where? In which book? Which book? Tell me the hadith.
Where? Did you work in the embassy before? Listen. So are you saying to me, are you saying that I am lying? You're a prophet, you're a prophet did not say that. Are you saying that I'm lying?
Yeah, you're lying because the hadith has to be known where it's from, the narration, if it's authentic and everything. You know how Islam works. You know exactly.
You know how Islam works. Let us see how Islam works. So you are a person. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. Let us see if your prophet says that and you are a liar or I'm lying.
Okay, let's go to Bukhari. I need Bukhari.
I need Bukhari, only Bukhari. So if it's not Bukhari, you don't accept?
No, if it's not Bukhari or if it's not Muslim, the second one, I will not accept.
If it's not Bukhari, I don't accept. Well, let me get you busted. Read this hadith for me.
All right. Okay. Sunan al-Nasa, the book of purification. Okay. The messenger of Allah, peace be upon him, said the man's water is thick and white and the women's water is thin and yellow. Go back up. I need to see the go back up. Show me the whole thing.
It's da'if hadith.
Will resemble the parent.
Yeah. Okay. So
this is a normal thing.
Is it yellow? Is it yellow thin? Is it yellow thin or not?
The women's discharge. Yeah, the women's discharge could be any color. Yeah.
What do you mean any color? Your prophet, he says it's yellow.
Yeah, it's yellow. If he says it's yellow,
it is yellow or any color. Is it yellow? Is it yellow or any color?
No, I want to know where this hadith is from.
I don't know. I wonder too. Mickey Mouse, maybe.
Yeah, it's Mickey Mouse. Come on, let's go to Bukhari.
So when I show it to you,
it's like he's saying Jesus said in the Bible.
Okay, hold on. You see, you Muslims, you change your answer. You play the game. Now you demand. You want to see from Al-Bukhari only. So all the hadith book of Muslims became a god now.
No, Muslim. I didn't say it became God.
So,
I need to know.
So what is the
correct?
Okay, why you don't accept this hadith? Do you accept the hadith or not?
No, I don't accept it. I need to see the grade. Show me the grade. Go down.
It says da'if. What we would do now?
It says da'if, then it's a lie.
So you Muslim, you...
No, not we Muslims. The sources you got is a lie. We Muslims have a book. It's called the Quran. Let's go to the Quran. Let's go to the Quran.
Okay.
We never want to go to the Quran.
All right. This is Al-Bukhari.
Why are you scared of the Quran?
Okay. This is... Okay. First of all, this hadith is sahih.
If the hadith is sahih, you have to show me.
Here we go.
And it's not from Bukhari.
It says sahih.
But it's not from Bukhari.
Doesn't matter. It's sahih.
Who graded it sahih?
I didn't know. You Muslim graded it.
Brother, we have...
Don't call me brother. I'm not a brother of those who worship shaitan, mut'a people. Listen. So you lie to us and you play the game, and now you are questioning who is the one who graded the hadith. So you are questioning the Muslims now. You are questioning the dignity. You are questioning... Shut up. Don't call me again. You are just a kid. You are just a boy. You have no dignity. You said to me, I'm lying. And when I show you it is sahih, you don't want it no more. You said, who is the one who gave it that great sahih? As if it's my fault. Do you accept the hadith or not?
Look, my friend, why are you so angry?
Well, because you accuse me of lying when I am just showing you what is written in your book.
No, okay, listen, let's relax. Why can't you use the Quran?
Why I cannot use what your prophet say? What's the problem? Are you ashamed if your prophet talk?
No, don't you know the Quran is 100%?
Okay, I will not go with you. Guys, the Quran is 100%. Let us open zero a point. I want to ask you a very simple question to see if the Quran is the only clear book. Which one Allah created first, the mountains or the stars?
What does this have to do with me? I'm asking you to use the Quran.
You said to me, use the Quran only. The Quran makes things clear, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I will show you a verse. Let us see what you will say.
That's what I want.
And okay. And then you will say to me, what? You will say to me, show me hadith. You will not want the Quran no more. You want
okay, show me the Quran.
Okay. This verse here in front of you, read it for me and explain it. Go ahead.
Which?
Chapter 2, verse number 29.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to the tafsir.
You see, guys, I say to him, let us see tafsir. He said, let us go to the Quran. I show him the verse. He said, let us go to tafsir.
Let me read the Quran, my friend.
Why you just said you want to go to tafsir when you are saying to me the only book is clear? Listen. You just said the only book is clear is the Quran. And now you just said, yeah, but you just said, I heard you saying, let us go to tafsir.
I meant the translation in English.
No, you said tafsir. You said tafsir. You are a liar. You said tafsir. Okay, let us read tafsir. What tafsir you want?
No, I don't want tafsir. I'm just looking at the translation.
Okay, give me the meaning. Go ahead. I'm listening. Give me the meaning. Go ahead.
All right, let's go back. My friend, you are a manipulator. Oh my God.
Oh my Allah.
Read
and explain. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. People need to laugh. Please.
Your time is invaluable. Okay, it is He created for you all that which is on the earth. Then He directed Himself to the heaven and made them 7 heavens.
Okay.
And He is all knowing. Okay, what does this have to do with anything?
Okay, explain to me what happened here.
Allah created the world.
Yeah, what created first, the earth or the heaven?
No, Allah said it is He who has created for you the earth.
Okay, and then?
And then He directed Himself to the heavens.
Okay.
And then He made 7 heavens, one over the other.
All right. So was the earth finished before the 7th heaven, or the 7th heaven was finished before the earth?
In this verse, it looks like the earth was finished first,
but
it doesn't matter. What does this have to do with the religion?
Don't tell me it looked like. I want a clear answer. Which one Allah he finished first? The earth,
the way in the order of this.
Don't tell me the way, my friend. Don't tell me. Listen. My friend.
I'm reading in Quran in Arabic.
Okay.
هو الذي خلق لكم ما في الأرض جميعا ثم استوى إلى السماء فسواهن سبع سماوات. Okay. وهو بكل شيء عليم. Okay. And Allah is saying that He has created for you everything that's on earth. Okay. So this doesn't say the earth is created first.
What
it's just telling you, Allah is just telling you He has created everything that's in the earth. That means the mountains, the trees, the water, everything that's in the earth, Allah has created, and He directed Himself to the heavens. He has created seven. Allah is just telling you. He's just telling you. He's not telling you, I created this first or I created that first.
Okay, let's make it simple. So the mountains, the mountains, the trees, you say the mountains, the trees, the water,
everything.
Everything. Thank you. Everything. And then after that, He made the heaven, seven heaven, correct?
It doesn't say and then after that, but it says then He directed Himself.
Then. What then mean? What then mean? In Arabic, it says thumma. Thumma is even more than then. Thumma is a long period after that. Thumma.
It's not a long period. Who said long period after
there's a guy, he's a Muslim sheikh, he teaches Islam. You can go watch his video. He explained to you what thumma mean.
Okay, Allah created everything that's on the earth. Then He directed Himself to the heavens and made the seventh heavens. And He's known of all things. Okay, what is this? Okay, you use this as the Quran when I told you to talk about.
So let us make it clear.
Why did you use this ayah?
Okay. You will see why. So Allah, He created everything on the earth. Potato, tomato, chicken, hummus, everything. Then, after that, Allah, He made seven heaven. Do we agree?
After He created everything, Jesus, everything, yes.
Okay, okay. So everything, and then, so let us make it clear, because later you might say, I did not say that, CP. So He created everything on earth, trees, mountains, river, water, everything. And then He made seven heavens. Is that true?
No, and then then He directed Himself to the heavens. Which means He went above the creation after He created everything.
My friend, does it say here, and then He made them seven heaven? What's wrong with you? Don't you know how to read?
No. It says, ثُمَّ اسْتَوَى إِلَى السَّمَاءِ. That means He went over the skies. Okay. Which means the sky was already created.
Okay. And what he did then?
Oh, you see what I'm saying? Allah has created everything on earth. Then He went over the sky, which means the sky was already created.
Okay. And then what He did?
And then He created seven more.
Okay, so seven heavens is created after He finished everything in the earth. Do we agree?
Yeah.
Okay,
we agree. Let's go to another chapter.
Take a note, because in 2 minutes from now He will say we did not agree. I did not say that, CP. All right.
No, I'll just explain to you. Okay. The Quran doesn't contradict itself.
No problem. You see?
Okay. Now
tell me the next time. Now, as long as we took a note from you, full note. Now let us go to this verse in the Quran. Let us see.
Okay. Tell me the number and everything. Tell me, I want to see for myself.
All right. Let us see here. Read for us.
When am I going to ask you some questions about the Bible?
Read for me. If there's anything left of you, I will make all your screws.
Tell me the reference, please.
I will not let you leave until you became screws with no what they call them, the one you hook up the screw with. Read with me carefully. This is the chapter 41, verse number 9. Read it for me.
49:9. Do you indeed disbelieve in He who created the earth in 2 days, then attributed to Him equals? Okay, why did you go to this ayah?
Continue.
That is the Lord of the worlds.
Continue.
You want me to go to the next verse?
Yes, continue reading.
Then He blessed it over His servants. Then He blessed and determined their creation sustenance in 4 days. Okay. Then He directed. This is exactly the same thing as earlier.
Exactly. Thank you. So now, but here it gives us more details, correct?
Yeah, now it just tells you He created two in earth. 2 in the mountains and stuff like that, and 2 in heavens. All together is 6 days.
Okay, 6 days. We will see if that is true or not. Because here it says 2.
We have already talked about this with other scholars.
No problem.
I'll explain to you why it's 6
Okay, no
days.
problem, no problem.
Okay.
So now he created the earth in 2 days. What is the second step after he created the earth?
Then he placed firmly mountains over its surface and blessed it, and determination there, its sustenance, and 4 days all together. So the 2 and now it's all 4 days together. So you don't bring back
problem.
the old.
We will not talk about this now, but let us see. What is the second thing after he created the earth? Is it the mountains?
You remember the verse that we read earlier?
Yeah, I'm talking about this one now.
That Allah created the earth and everything that's in it.
Okay.
And then he went and directed himself to the heavens. You remember that verse that we just read like 2 minutes ago?
Yeah.
This is the same exact thing.
Okay.
Allah is telling you
but here
separately now.
Okay. So I'm trying to find out what is the second thing after Allah he finished the earth he created. What is the second thing?
So Allah created the earth, which is the ground that you walk on.
Okay, this is number 1.
Then Allah placed. Okay, then he placed mountains.
So mountains is number 2. Okay, hold on, one by one. Mountain is number 2, correct?
Yeah, mountains is number.
Guys, mountains is number 2. Hold on. Okay, let us stop here because we don't want to.
Let me start from right again, please. I don't want to make a mistake. Let me read it one more time.
Okay, go ahead. Read more time. Okay.
Yeah, please. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you were right. The mountains, after Allah created the earth, then he placed the mountains in it. Yes.
Okay, so the mountain is number 2.
Yeah, you can say number 2 or 3 or whatever.
Okay.
Let us go. It's after the earth.
All right, after the earth, no problem. Let us see here.
Which surah do you want to go? So when are we going to talk about the basic things, what you believe in, what
chapter 79, verse number 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Read for us.
Okay, Allah said, are you more difficult creation or is the heaven? He has raised its ceilings in proportion. Allah is telling you that the sky is raised. You see that every day you're looking up and you're seeing how it's all proportioned.
My friend, are you going to read interpretation for me or you are reading the Quran?
And he darkened his night.
Listen. Why you are adding things? Are you reading the tafsir book?
No, I'm telling you what it says.
But no, you are adding things.
No, I'm not asking.
Okay, read. So what verse you are in now? What verse you are in?
Right now, I'm at he's darkened his night and extracted his brightness. The brightness is the moon.
Okay.
And after that, he spread the earth. And he extracted from it its water and its pasture. Mountains he set firmly. Where do you want me to stop? In the permission.
Okay, start explaining to me from verse number 27.
Verse 27 is not telling you that Allah created the heavens first. It's just asking you a question.
My friend, just tell me one by one what it says. Just tell me one by one what it says. Go ahead.
It says, are you more difficult to creation or is the heaven more difficult that Allah has constructed?
Okay, continue.
He has raised ceilings and proportioned it.
Okay, continue.
He made its dark as his nights and extracted it.
Okay, continue.
After that, he spread the earth.
And
then he placed firmly in its mountains.
And
he extracted its water and pasture.
Okay, let us see what happened here. We asked you which one Allah he did after he finished the earth. He said everything in the earth. And then we showed you the second verse, the chapter 41, you said that Allah he made the mountain second, correct? Do we agree? It's recorded. Okay. Here, Allah he finished all the sky. And then
where does it say Allah finished all the sky?
It's in front of you. He made the day, he made the night. He made
this
the
is
day.
Talking about the moon and the sun.
My friend, no problem. The moon and the sun, this is day and night. And then after that, he spread the earth. And after that, he made the water. And after that,
he said he spread the earth.
Yes, but after that, he finished those things. What he finished after that, after he finished the sky, he did what? He did create. He spread the earth. He made it flat. And after that,
the earth. After he spread the earth, he extracted its water and pasture and set firm mountains.
And when the mountain is made, the last thing.
When the mountain is made, then Allah has given you permission, provision, sustenance.
My friend, I asked you in the beginning, when Allah, he created the mountain, you said the second thing. After he finished the earth, after
the first ayah, the 27, is not talking about creation. This is a question.
What a question. Yeah? Listen, you are making me lose my patience now. Listen, Abdul, you are in trouble, you are in trouble, you are in trouble. Does it say here, and after that, after what? After Allah, he finished the sky, he finished seven heaven. We have the day, we have the night, we have the moon, and you are the one who said to me the sun and the moon. You are the one who says the sun and the moon. When I said to you darkness and etc., you said this is about the sun and the moon. So now the suns and the moon are created, correct?
Okay, let's go back to the Arabic. أأنتم أشد خلقا أم السماء بناها رفع سمكها فسواها وأغطش ليلها وأخرج ضحاها والأرض بعد ذلك ضحاها أخرج منها ماءها ومرعاها والجبال أرساها. The first one is not talking about the creation. It's not talking about what Allah created.
Which first one? What do you mean first one? Which one?
The 27, the first ayah that you sent me, 79, 27.
Does not talk about creation, or he is saying, is it difficult to create? He's talking about creation.
No, I'm telling you, it's not talking about which one he created first. It's talking.
It says, my friend, do you see the word? It says, and after that.
Allah is saying, are you more difficult to create?
I understand, and I ask you, okay. Allah, he raised up the sky. Allah, he raised up the sky. Allah, he made the day and the night, and you agree. And after that, Allah start working in the earth.
No, you're making.
It's in front of you.
Trying to manipulate.
It's in front of you. Does it say after that? Does it say وَالْأَرْضُ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ دَحَاهَا?
وَالْأَرْضَ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ ضَحَاهَا. It says that, yeah.
What بعد ذلك mean?
When Allah, it said, it means he spread the earth. Allah, after that, he has spread the earth.
After what?
After the night and the day. We're still in the day now.
Okay, so Allah, he raised up the sky. He make it in order.
Yeah, but he has not made the heavens.
No, he made the heaven. He made the heaven. It says here, he constructed the heavens. What's wrong with you?
But the sky is not the heavens. The heavens.
My friend, you see, just to show you how ignorant you are. Isn't it the word Arabic? It says sama is a sky. Isn't it sky?
Okay.
So don't play games with me. Those you can play them with David Wood, who don't speak Arabic. So listen. So Allah, he created the sky.
And give me a chance.
And he constructed the sky. And then he did what?
If you give me a chance, I can try to explain.
Okay, I try again. Go ahead. Start from zero.
Okay. We're talking about the earth. Allah has created the earth first. This is the earth. The earth has the sky, this sky, which is here in this earth, and the ground, which Allah has spread. Allah is talking about inside the earth. Made a day.
Inside the Allah. I don't care, my friend. You are the one who explained to me. You said Allah, he finished everything in earth, and you explained. You said water, mountains, trees. You said that. Okay, now. So
even explains it here, right here.
Okay, but read what it says. Read what it says. Which one is done? Which one is done first, creating the sun and the day, or Allah finishing the earth? I ask you this question.
The sun and the day are created for the earth. Okay, so Allah says, Subhanahu wa Taala, He says, He has raised its ceiling. Its ceiling. You're calling it sama, but it's the ceiling of the earth.
What ceiling? What ceiling? What ceiling? What ceiling? It says sama.
Ceiling. No, our ceiling, the ceiling, the ozone layer.
Hold on. What is the word? What is the word ceiling?
Zamkaha.
Okay. You are talking about this verse here. But did he create the sky or not?
Where does it say he created the sky?
It says, أَأَنْتُمْ أَشَدُّ خَلْقًا أَمُ السَّمَاءُ بَنَاهَا.
No, that's a question. Allah is asking a general question.
So he did not create the sky yet? He did not create the sky?
That's a question right there.
Okay. Allah, he raised, you said to me, Allah, he raised the ceiling, correct?
Allah has raised, we're still talking about the earth. Yes.
Okay,
Allah has raised
Abdul, Allah, he raised it. You see the Muslim translation, Allah, he raised it, go back to what? To the heaven.
No, it's raised above us, so we cannot go outside of it. You see what I'm saying?
What?
It's a protection for us.
Does it say, okay, when Allah, he says, and after that, after what, Allah, he spread the earth? After what?
After he has made the ceiling for the earth. It's
okay.
Still the earth.
After he, and did he make already the sun and the moon?
No.
You are the one who said to me the sun and the moon in the beginning.
The sun and the moon is after the ceiling.
Verse number 29, does it mean that in this stage Allah created the sun and the moon?
Allah says, وَأَقْدَشَ لَيْلَهَا وَأَخْرَجَ ضُحَاهَا, which means he has darkened its night. This ceiling that Allah has made for us, he made it dark at night and bright in day. So it doesn't even say the sun and the moon.
So why you said to me a sun and the moon when you were reading?
Because the brightness comes from the sun.
Okay, so the sun. So it is the sun.
No, Allah made the ceiling.
My friend, is it you who used? Is it you when you were reading in the beginning? Isn't it you? Abdul, let us don't explain now. You already explained. You will keep repeating explanation. Did you say to me when you did read this had
I made a light, but with a black.
When you did read this verse, did you say when you did read this verse? Did you say the word? This is mean this that he made the sun and the moon. Did you say that?
The ceiling to perpetuate the sun.
I'm not talking about the ceiling now. Forget about the ceiling. Verse number 29. When you did read previously the verse 29, did you yourself voluntarily say this is the sun and the moon? Did you say that?
Yes.
Okay. So now you cannot deny this is he made the sun and the moon.
No. It doesn't say he made the sun and the moon.
But you said that. You said that. I'm not talking about the ceiling. Stop being stupid. The ceiling is the verse before it.
Why are you not
It is the verse. It is the verse before it. It is the verse before it. So
what we're arguing about and what all this has to do with religion. This is because
here. Okay, you know what? I'm going to give you a chance again to fix what you did. All the poo-poo. Which one Allah created first? Which one Allah created first? Last option. Fix it. Which one Allah created first? The mountains or the stars?
What are you talking about? Allah created the earth first.
My question is clear. Which one Allah created first? The mountains or the stars? The sun, etc.
Allah has created the earth first.
I want an answer.
And its mountains second.
Okay, and what is third?
What do you mean, what is third?
You said, you said.
This is the khayb. This is talking about the unseen. Like this is like
stop playing like a kid. You are in trouble. I'm grabbing you from your tail and you do not know what to say. Listen. So continue. Okay, Allah created the earth first. Allah created the earth first. Okay, listen. Allah created the earth first. Second is the mountain. Third is what?
Okay, tell me in your Bible. What does it say?
Third is what?
The heavens.
Third is the heaven. Stars is when?
The stars are in the heavens.
When they are created, are they last thing? What is their number?
No, they are in the first heavens.
Okay, what is their number? The earth is number 1. The mountain is number 2.
What is this, man? What is this, man? Come on, man. You're the dumbest guy.
And you don't want to answer because already you answer.
Who is God? Who is Muhammad?
Already you answer. Potato, you are in pain. You are in pain. No, we will not talk about anything until we finish this. You are a coward. Listen. So is the sun created the last thing or number 2 or 3 or 4? When the sun is created?
The sun is created after the earth was created.
Okay, what is it? What is number?
Who knows? Allah knows. Wallahi,
okay.
Allah.
Is it the last thing Allah created is the sun? Is the last thing Allah created is the sun?
It's an argument that has nothing to do with belief.
Is the sun is the last thing Allah created? Is the sun the last thing? Why I need to repeat myself 1,000 times?
He created.
What
I don't
is
know.
the sun? What is the sun? The last thing is created.
Allah knows. Allahu a'lam.
So what the Quran here saying?
The Quran is telling you that the earth was created and its ceiling was created.
No.
The ceiling was made.
No.
Listen.
Read the Araka word. The Araka word. It says here, and after that he started working in the earth. He made it flat.
But
and
you
then
asked me a question,
and then he made the water, and then he made the mountains. So is the sun created before the mountains or after the mountains?
Can I speak?
You are speaking.
Be quiet. Don't talk while I'm speaking.
Is the sun, because I know you will not answer. Is the sun created before the mountains?
If you keep
before
quiet.
The mountains or after the mountains? Go ahead.
If you keep quiet, I will tell you the order.
Go ahead.
Okay. Allah has created the earth and its ceiling. The ceiling was made so that the light can come.
I want an answer, Abdul. Stop playing games. You are like a chicken. No, I want you to give me an answer. Which one Allah created first, the sun or?
I'm giving you the order.
No, you are not. You are telling me a story. I want just two words: the sun and the mountains. When the sun is created, before the mountains or after the mountains?
The sun was created before the sun. Before the sun. The mountains were created before the sun.
Guys, be my witness. The mountains are created before the sun.
Allahu a'lam. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's go. Show me the verse that you want.
But the verse in the front of us says, the verse in the front of us says, and after that he did the following.
Where?
It's in front of you. And
after that, let me explain this verse. Let me explain it.
What do you mean explain it? It says after that. Even this one needs explanation.
No, it doesn't say the sun.
The sun is created before the mountain or after the mountain? The sun is created before the mountain or after the mountain?
Tahaha is not sun.
Huh?
Tahaha means bright.
What?
Tahaha is not sun.
Tahaha means he made it flat.
Yeah. Tahaha is not sun.
You don't even know how to say the word. It's not dahaha, it's dahaha. Dahaha, not dahaha.
Duhaha, yeah.
Duhaha is the word before. We're talking about the verse after. Okay. So Allah, he made the sun and the moon, and you said that.
Which verse after?
What's wrong with you? You just said that already.
I'm talking about, okay, let's start from the beginning.
Verse number 29. Verse number 29. Listen, okay, let me make it again simple. Allah created the sun before the mountains or the mountains before the sun?
Allah has created the mountains before the sun.
Thank you. Guys, be my witness. Allah, he created the mountains before the sun. It's very simple. Okay.
Yes.
Everybody will be dying laughing at you for the coming century.
Well, I'm not, listen.
Because,
you can do whatever.
Because it's in the front of you. In the same time, read with me, 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 Abdul. Read with me, 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 read with me. Chapter 41, verse number 10, 11, 12. It says the last thing Allah created, it was the sky. Then he went up to the heaven, and the sky was a smoke, which means there was nothing.
Where are you reading?
Chapter 41, verse number 11. Allah, after he finished the earth in verse number 10, he created the mountains and the water, etc. Then he went to the sky, and then the sky was a smoke, which means there was nothing. And then he completed and he finished the sky and he created 7 heavens. Verse 12, it says it clearly, the last thing Allah he finished, it was the stars, the sun, the lamps. You said, everybody recorded you, that the mountain before the sun and the stars, based on the other verses.
Okay. So what does this have to do with anything?
That have to do that you are a donkey, following a donkey. The last thing Allah created is
the 7 heavens.
The sun. The last thing Allah created is the sun.
No.
No?
No. Where does it say that?
Okay. What is the last thing Allah created?
Allah says He has created the heavens are the last thing that He has created.
The last thing Allah created is the heaven.
The heavens, the
Okay.
7 heavens.
Okay, guys, focus with me. And then after that, He created what? After He created the 7 heaven?
No, He adorned it with lamps. Those lamps are the stars. Okay. He beautified it with stars.
Is that the last thing Allah did?
The stars?
Yeah.
The stars. He has beautified it with in the 7th heavens.
Another question: is that the last thing Allah created?
Oh my God! Today is the worst day of my life. What does this have to do with anything?
Is that what the verse saying? Allah is the last thing He did.
I was looking for somebody to talk about the religion.
Look what you did. Look what you did. Look, shut up. Everybody's laughing.
You shut up.
Look what you did. It says here, Allah, He made the heaven, 7 heaven. When?
Allah made 7 heavens after He made the earth, just like the ayah before.
Okay, but the other verse. Okay, but this verse says. Okay, hold on. But the other,
you know how the Bible contradicts itself?
Abdul, everybody is laughing at you. Everybody is dying at you. But here it says.
No, you're dying
here it says Allah created the sky first.
See, this guy is talking about useless stuff.
Let me call you back because we are talking at the same time. Allah, He created the heaven. Allah, He raised the heaven. Allah, He made the day and the moon, and you agree that this is the sun. And after that, He started working in the earth. It's in front of you.
Why did you have to cut me off?
Because you cannot. You will not let me talk. And after that, does it say here? After that, Allah, He did this and this and that. The earth finished after Allah. He finished the sky in chapter 79, verse number 30.
No, chapter 79, verse number 30, and it does not say that.
Read it. But look what happened here. In this chapter here, it says, Allah, He made the sky. Allah, He raised the sky. Allah, He created the sun and the moon. And you agree this is about the sun and the moon. And after that, He started walking the earth. And after that, He put the water. And after that, He made the mountains. It's in front of you.
No, this says Allah has created. Allah first asks you who is more, which is more harder to create, this heaven, the heavens and the earth, or you people?
Friend, and then Allah talks does it say and after that here? There's an after that. What is after that mean? After that, it's mean next. He did the following, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after that, what He did, He spread the earth, and He made the water.
I told you Allah created the mountains before the sun, and it's the same thing.
Okay, listen, no. Because now the sun here exists, verse number 29, and the moon. After that, Allah, He spread the earth. After that, He made the water. After that, He made the mountains.
Okay, I'm on 2 different parts. Okay, I'm on Surah Al-Nazi'ah, it's 1, and the other part is Surah Al-Fusila. Tell me, which surah are you using
right now? You know which I'm using now? Chapter 79. Does it say and after that?
Okay.
How clear it's more than this. وَالْأَرْضُ بَعْدَ, and you speak Arabic. وَالْأَرْضُ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ دَحَاهَا أَخْرَجَ مَاءَهَا وَمَرْعَاهَا. So, and after that, He spread the earth. He made it flat. And after that, He made the water. And after that, He made the mountains. After what?
But it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. You're manipulating the words. It does not say that.
It says, read it.
No, it says Allah has created. It says He raised its ceiling, and then He dimmed its night and brightened its day, which means our sky has the ability to bring through light during the day and to make it dark at night so that we can sleep and have rest.
You agree already? You agree already that this is mean the sun and the moon. Already you agreed. And you said both of us.
No, this means it can bring light. It can. I even said it. You can go back to your video.
Are you biting your tail now? Isn't it you who said to me? Even I wrote it on the screen.
Show you exactly where I said it.
It is you who said this is the moon and the sun. It's recorded. People will laugh at you. The people will play with this video forever.
I never said it's the moon and the sun. I even told you duhaha does not mean the sun.
Can we read the interpretation for this? Can we read the interpretation for this verse? Do you agree with the interpretation of the scholars? Whatever they say, we accept. Verse number 29.
The interpretation of who?
Doesn't matter, of your choice.
Yeah, bring your interpretation.
Which
bring
one?
it.
Which one? Tell me the name.
Whatever you want. Bring Ibn
No, don't tell
Kathir.
me which one you want, because if I show you, you will say I don't accept.
No, bring Tabari.
Tabari, but Tabari is not it's not in English.
All right.
Do you have a Tabari in English?
No, I don't have to. I don't have anything, my friend.
Okay.
Okay.
So chapter 17.
I told you I'm a layman. I already told you I'm a layman.
My friend,
and I'm already beating you right now.
Here we have two.
And you have nothing to say.
Here
all
in this website, there is Tafsir al-Jalalain. There is here there is Tafsir. Shut up. There is Tafsir al-Jalalain. Tafsir al-Jalalain or Tafsir Ibn Abbas or Asbab al-Nuzul. Which one you want? Asbab al-Nuzul doesn't have the.
No. Ibn Kathir. Ibn Kathir.
You want Ibn Kathir, guys? Okay, Ibn Kathir. Let's go to Ibn Kathir.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Everybody will be laughing, dying laughing. Here we go. This is Ibn Kathir, and this is your choice. And now you cannot say to me, I don't accept.
You're the biggest liar in the world, man.
You cannot say, I don't accept Ibn Kathir. Okay. This is Ibn Kathir, and this is وَأَغْطَشَ لَيْلَهَا وَأَخْرَجَ ضُحَاهَا.
Where?
Read it.
I don't see anything.
It's in the front of you.
Hold on. It's slower. It's coming now.
Yeah.
Meaning he made it's night dark and extremely. Okay, I told you exactly the same thing I was telling you all day.
Okay. Does it say here? He bring out a forenoon?
I don't see that.
It's in the front of you.
No, right now my screen is showing he illuminated its day.
No problem.
And Allah says.
No problem.
He explains the statement by
Allah,
the statement
he eliminated the sky with what?
It's day.
With what?
You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? This is talking about the sky.
With what?
Huh?
Duha. What duha mean? Salat al-duha. What does
he
that mean?
Huh? Light.
Light. Okay.
Light.
Okay.
Yeah.
So light. He made a light when Allah he created the light for the earth.
Okay. Can you please? I beg you, give me 1 minute to explain this. Please.
You keep saying I'm not giving you time. I'm giving you all the time. I'm repeating the same story. Okay. When Allah created He created the sun, my friend. When Allah created the sun, can you give me an answer?
You will never give me this 1 minute because everybody is listening.
Everybody is listening too.
Explain.
I will give you 10 minutes.
Give me 1 minute to explain.
Go ahead.
Allah is telling you about the sky. Our sky that He created for us has the ability to bring through the light for us. It's not dark like space.
Through like
you see how
light through us.
Yes,
but
the light
we are not exist
comes
yet.
from the sun.
We are
you
not.
See how the light has sun? The sun has a light, right?
Okay.
Yeah, our sky, the ceiling that Allah created for us, has the ability to bring that light through, so that the day we will be light for us.
So this is not about creating the sun.
No, this is not about. This is talking about the sky, the ability.
Why you said to me a while ago? You said this is about the sun and the moon.
No, I said this is exactly what I said.
If I go back in the video and I play it, are you going to apologize for being a liar?
Listen, whatever mistake I made is from me.
Oh, no, it's a mistake. Okay, hold on. Let us see.
If I made a mistake.
Okay, no. This is not a mistake. You know what you are saying. You call me to debate me, and now you don't know what you are saying. Are you like a person who is suffering? Are you an old person suffering from dementia? What do you mean you do not know what to say? Listen, dementia person. Okay, listen. Let us go. I will show you more interpretation made by the scholars. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. Read it for me.
Where?
In front of you on the screen. Is Jalalain a Christian or a Hindu?
I don't even know this Jalalain, man. You have to bring me things.
You do not know Jalalain. Okay, what about Ibn Abbas? If Jalalain, he says the line, it is sun. The night, it has
Listen, I know Ibn Kathir.
Okay.
I know Ibn Kathir. I know Tabari. Those are the only two things that I know.
Okay, if I go right now, if I go, okay, if I go now, okay, if I go now, hold on. You see, you're stuck with that Tabari. If I go right now to the Tabari, do you promise me to accept that Tabari, whatever he say?
We just accepted what you just found.
No.
It brings, because it represents its light. You see that?
You know, but you said the light is not the sun.
No, we're not talking about the sun.
Okay, so when Allah created the sun then? So when Allah created the sun?
Listen, Allah is talking about the ability that our sky has. Sky, the ability that it has, it brings light through. So that means when the sun is created, or when the sun is there and it's bringing its light, our sky has the ability to shine it through for us, so that we see during the day.
Abdul, this is At-Tabari, the one you asked for it from the beginning. Read it for me and I challenge you.
In Arabic or in English? I only speak English.
In Arabic, and you don't speak in Arabic now?
No, I can't read all that Arabic. I told you I'm a layman. I keep explaining.
You are lame. So you were reading. So you were debating me about the word what the word maut mean, mauta, and you do not know Arabic?
No. Me, I know Quran, a little bit of Quran.
Okay, my friend. Here we go. No problem. I will use Google Translation. It says about the sun and the moon and the sunset. Here we go. Translate to Google. Okay. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Tafsir At-Tabari. It says it's about, hold on, it says this is about the sun and the day and the night. You are lying, my friend.
No, you see what you're manipulating. I'm talking about the sky.
Does it say the sunrise and the sunset? Does it say this is At-Tabari? Does it say in front of your eyes the sunrise and the sunset? It says it's talking about the sun, how it's rise, and the stars. So you are lying.
No. Let's go back. Come from up. Let's start from up. No. Go back up. I want to see what
this is from the beginning. Here we go. This is the translation of verse number 29 at Tabari, and this is the official government of the website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Very well known.
I only see half of the screen. Okay, now go up. Go back up.
All right.
Go back up.
Okay, read.
The saying in their interpretation of the Almighty, that it covers its night and goes out in the morning. Exactly what I was telling you about. Okay.
You told me night and the morning?
No, I told you that it's dark and light.
You said Allah, He gave the sky the ability to make the light go through. Potato. Yes. Continue. Everybody's laughing at you.
No, to bring through light.
Continue. Yeah. And this is At-Tabari, the one you choose. Go ahead.
Okay. The saying in the interpretation of the Almighty, that it covers its night, which means dark, and it goes out in the morning. He's just explaining to you. And it's saying it covers its night. The night of the sky is darkened. The sky is darkened. And he added, because the night is setting of the sun. This is explaining to you why the night, does
it say the sunrise and the sunset? Does it say the word sun?
What is the sun? But the surah is...
Son of Muta. You cannot debate a liar.
Mari ikut Yesus. Mari ke jalan yang benar. Tuhan berkati.